Hello guys, welcome back to another What If video. This is What If Asta was the son of Scarlet Witch. And quick information really, the plot yes will have some key things to Scarlet Witch, but more plot will be for Asta's past and all that. And well, it will be easier to understand the plot later on in the story, but let's dive into it. And as usual, I haven't actually learned to edit yet. I'm starting to think that I won't learn it till I'm 24 or something, but yes, I'm trying to make this clean or something. So yes, that's all for the intro stuff. Let's dive into it. We'll begin when we actually see a 15-year-old Asta walking out of a Grimoire Tower. We see he looking at the picture now, but the left eye is actually light blue. Instead of that pale, blindish purple, I guess it is. So yeah, but it's close enough. As Asta walking, he thinks about his grimoire that he got here in Cloak Kingdom. It's a 4-leaf clover. So yeah. Then decides to train for the Magic Knight's entrance exam. So we see a training montage now with Asta, which will go on for a couple of months. Well, we see Asta train with his I actually haven't really lost magic, which I want to do until later on, but he trains with magic expertly, and no, he won't have anti-magic in this, but he will still have the sword, so he trains with a demon. Is it demon dwarf? I'm so terrible at remembering the names of the sword. The big giant sword, at least. He trains with it, and well, most of the expertise, and he still trains muscles, but he won't be a muscled freak looking ass now. Now, let's imagine a scene where Asta is shirtless, like he doesn't have any clothes on his upper body. And we see, well, we usually see the scars on his face. Yes, they have those in the thumbnail he has as well. But then we see the scars on his arms, around his body, and the giant ones, the 3 giant ones on his torso and stomach. That seems to go right through because we see it on the backside as well. Then he puts the jacket back on and continues training. Couple of months later, it's time for the magic entrance exam. As Asta walking into the town, he stays in the lane, waiting for his turn. And yes, Yuno will still be here, obviously. I'm pretty sure I've done somewhere I killed Yuno off or something, but anyway, Yuno will be here, but he won't know Asta, of course, and I'm not sure if they should become friends or not, because most of the time I tend to not make the friends, because for some reason I just really don't like Yuno for, I don't know why, but I just don't. Anyway, yeah. Asta stands in the lane, a couple of heads of 10 or 20 people around before you or something. So when it's Asta's turn, he is third. He also guys next. His name, Asta Maximoff. Alright, Grimoire. As he doesn't blank, like he writes down Asta's name and Maximoff. And yes, I'm using Maximoff because that's Scarlet Witch. Real name is Wanda Maximoff, so that's Asta's current last name. So Asta then shows the grimoire, says, "Oh, a 4-leaf?" Then he sees the odd coloring of the 4-leaf, but then says, "Oh, alright, your number is 123. So yeah. Asta, well, goes inside and waits for his turn. And this time while Yav walks around, he's felt like a key presence he hadn't felt a long time or something similar to it. Which is so surprising for him, but then realized, I probably imagining things. And then he goes up and waits with other captains. The initial exam starts again. Well, starts now with William Vanyans presenting the brooms to everyone. So Asta picks up his broom and easily stands on it and flies. Just gently having a neutral look on his face, like cold, emotionless. I guess stoic is another word? I don't know, but you can't read his face basically, it's just empty. I guess, yeah, it's his face expression is empty. So also then yes, well, it's called on the captaincy noted, said, that the 40th guys, which one? Said, no, there are two. Said, yeah. The one from Boonis and Asta Maximoff. And, so yeah, but no one will know about the Maximoff name really. Except Asta's father and Asta, obviously. So yeah. As Asta grow, well, lands down, the others notice him, so he has a 5, huh? And Seki will be extremely cocky here because I will admit I really hate this character. So yeah. Because then it changes for other ones. They create like how the build can manipulate like their mana. Or something target practice. Also is just well, not actually attributeless magic bullets or something. He shoots magic with bullets without using his magical attribute because it's not to show yet. That's like Captain said, that's a high level skill to be able to separate your attribute and just use pure magic like that for small things, yes, Yam says, but if you have good focus on your own, then it's easy to do. I'm wondering where he learned that from though. Or if he managed to create on his own. Then it came for other ones, asked the Easel Ace's thumb. Now it's time for the actual important one. The most important part of the actual exam, says Figolian. It's time to duel. It's time to battle. In the most important part of Magic Nines, seeing as the war with the Diamond Kingdom only ended 2 years ago, and there are hostilities again in Diamond Kingdom. I want to say, yeah, 2 years ago, it's all been like that since. As the captains observe their actions, but then you look and see also just, like, not really bothering, but then again, he had that look entire exam. But then anyway, you get to pick your opponents. So yeah, Sega was about to actually approached Asta together with a twin pair of nobles. And since I said, if you correctly heard it, I said opponents with an S there, so he could challenge multiple. They all agreed to challenge him because they want the 4-leaf out of there. Hey you! Asta looked on board, says, I accept. So what? Huh, alright, then we'll take you all down, we'll take one right each, no, all of you at the same time. Cause I don't waste time with idiots. Asta said before walking to the battlefield. That is part immediately when the rest of the battle was beginning now. Is he dumb or is he stupid? Chancing 3 nobles. And 2 twins in the fact. So yeah, the twin nobles and well, Seki rouses. Well, yeah, that guy. Yeah, I really hate him. The captain shouts and is it what the Yao wonders as well? So Marcel says, typical. He'll get destroyed by the nobles. Everyone says we'll have to wait and see. Meanwhile, William feels like Crum says, how do I feel so? The battle begin! Also goes on board, says you may have the first move. He looks at all the twins and realizes all of them are male, said, yeah, may have the first move. Oh, ladies. Their nobles ticked off now. I mean, the captain's crest, he's mocking them to see also stone cold, empty look again, and he's well saying it. But nobles furious says lightning magic, dragon, well, dragon roar, I guess you can say. The other twin says fire dragon roar, and they both like dragon's roar. Yeah, those spells, but they were obviously weaker, of course. Since even though I may not like Noelle, I admit that she is a very strong character, and her sea dragon's roar is of course stronger. But yes, stay those 2 attacks in second does too. Bronze, Saska, Ulki, Shieldfing around all 3 of them. As the dragons came out fast in and managed to fuse, then the twins said lightning, flame, dragon, roar. Second Saska starts shooting bronze bullets. Asta lets them come close to him, closer, 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 and suddenly there's a bright flash and bang, bang! You heard like a flashbang when the eerie sound stopped, and everyone could see again. They looked down the battlefield and see Asta unscathed, stand still where he was, and stood where the noble was in the middle of where the nobles were, the 3 nobles were, the twins and Seke. When they looked where the nobles were previously, they weren't there. They looked to the wall. You see them knocked out, with blood coming out of their mouths. Everyone was shocked at what the... Then William says, Yami, was that... You have better sense than me. What's that magic? Or I said, no. That was pure physical speed. Then Yao said something again, but then again, I can't even sense his key. But the only got is for it earlier, and it was pretty big. For someone to have that big of a key, he has better control of his key than I have, and that scared me. Or it's another energy that could be considered key as well. He might just learn to manipulate his life force. But no, he did not use any extra magic other than that's currently just normally flowing in one's body. He might have used that as well to enhance it. Then Asta walked back down out of the field and waited until the selections. Yuno was shocked by the fight. Said, "What the?" Then Yuno fights Salem. Salem says the windy thing. No, actually the lightning thing. And Yuno then says, "Huh. Is it called Breaking Tornado?" I actually don't remember that spell. But he uses the spell to use in canon. So yeah. Well, as the selection comes closer, Yam then tries to get a new read on Asta, but he still can't say what the suffix blocking me. Then he looks at Asta and sees Austin darting his eyes at him. Huh, found out, Yam mutters. So yeah. Has done the selection. Have come. Let's say Yuno's number says, "Do we have any hands?" Yam doesn't reach up his hand, and neither does Charlotte. He said, "I would like to join the Golden Dawn." He said, "Huh, a commoner in the Golden Dawn?" Then it's for Asa's turn. Some later time, and when Asa walks up, all hands reach up. So yeah, it's done Asa as well. I'll join the Black Bowls. Asa says before. Well, yes, he was taking a broom and is flying up and stands next to Yami. Well, actually leaning against the pillar. He almost likes it. Whatever. Gold Tavern squad, I guess, welcome. He throws off the rope because he knows Magna gonna get his ass cheeks clapped. He's gonna destroyed by Asta if he wanted to. So yeah. So later on, when time has passed, Asta then, well, the exam, all the selections are finished. It's time for them to go to the Black Ball space. Jan says, "Come nu." Mom says, whatever. Actually, also similar to say that, but you can imagine like he's saying it if you want to. So yeah, then they came to base and Jan screams, "Shut up!" and smashed the wall again. Then Mike says, "Oh, we got any new recruits that needs to put in place. We got any new recruits at Yami, but then again, he will kick your ass in the baptism zone." Also baptism. Jan thinks, perhaps it'll make him open up or maybe see his magic. He said, "Magna, you know what? Show the magic part only of the baptism thing, whatever you do." Austin nurse's eye says, "It's clear he's trying to change me. Clear he doesn't know who I am." So yeah, then, well, the baptism starts and Magnus says, "Well, the fireball's kind of close to Asta. Asta stands still and the fireballs just like flies past Asta. Asta not even moving a single bit." Then Magnus says, "Alright, then here it comes." Press a kill bug shot, he forced at Asta, Archie standing still watching it get closer to him. As Asta then looks at it and it's just like real close, yeah, but what the, is he gonna let it hit him or what? Then he suddenly sees a sword appear out of nowhere and the attack bounces back at the, well, Magna. Also looks at him bored, says, that was easy. And that is it actually for this part, like, because I need to relax. It's been such a long time. It's been over like 130 days or something since I recorded a what if video. And it's really taking a toll, like, to come up with this stuff on the spot. The next part will cover more plot because I wanted this part because I couldn't cover his backstory that is needed for later on in the story. That's all for me today. Bye. Thank you guys so much for watching.